Hey guys, AniCrunch here. We're back with Heaven's Official Blessing, episode 11. So we got a bit of insight into our main character's past life, which was honestly interesting as fuck. I like how they managed to link all that back to when he was descended one other time. So that was cool how they managed to link that together. And obviously we only got one side of the story. She can't control the stakes. I really want to get her side a bit more. But yeah, no, sorry that the reactions turned out very short for this show. It seems like, because they tend to be very short episodes, and then they have the intro and outro, and then they have like an end credit scene with me either doing puppets, talking, or doing stuff. So it makes like a 22-minute reaction down to like 15 minutes, like the episode length, and then me reacting to an actual episode can be not much. So that's why some of the videos only turn out to be like 4 or 5 minutes. So I don't want to just put content in where I'm not talking, as this does get blocked quite often if I'm not careful, so I have to sort of be careful how much footage I'm putting in. So that makes it even worse. The videos tend to be a bit shorter. Look for this probably is going to wrap up this arc, maybe this episode, or maybe one more episode left in it. I don't know how many episodes we actually have of this show. I doubt we got too much left, but I've definitely enjoyed the journey. Like, this has been good. I don't think it's near Modanzushi's first season, but Modanzushi's first season is just fucking good. But I love it. But they're very different shows. Modanzushi's obviously one consistent story. In the first 2 episodes, we learn about a lot what happens in the future, and we sort of go back in the past, and then we learn how that came about. Whereas this is more like your short stories, but mixed in with an overarching plot of him being like a god, being descended, him trying to build up his worshippers again, and then just like stuff happened 800 odd years ago, and then that's slowly getting booked. So it's got sort of the similar vibe to Modanzushi, with the whole like we want to learn about what happened in the past, but there's way more past. It's not just one lifetime. We're looking at someone who's had multiple lifetimes, so to tell a story that big is going to take a while. So I feel like it's going to be one of those where it's going to take a lot longer to get, like, not get going, but like build up. Whereas Modanzushi, because it was focused on one life, obviously it could build up pretty fast. Whereas this has got potential to go on for many. Like I said, I've heard a lot of you said it's quite a long story, and I can see why it's a long story. It easily can go into the hundreds of episodes, just how it's been told, because of having the multiple lives. But the more we learn, the more fascinated I'm getting. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying these reactions either way. If you haven't, leave that like, subscribe, check out the page over there. It will cut if you're interested. Chill out while there's just a fire circle behind him.
怎么回事？不是那个国师在说谎，就是你身边这个在搞鬼。
我认为不是他们。
太子殿下，你别揣着明白装糊涂了。你还记不记得自己什么身份？你旁边的东西究竟是个什么玩意儿
I love how it's just a little smile at the back.
我是什么身份，我比旁人都要清楚。
那你怎么到现在还敢站他旁边？
因为站他旁边没有蛇来咬啊。
Can't argue that logic. Big brain.
你尽可放心好了，他死不了。
Making this guy have to fight.
还能点火吗？再点把火。
He can't. He was using his blood, weren't he?
你旁边那个东西，你心窍了吧？又没人下来，哪有什么第6人？谁
Oh, is it the guy on? Is it the big guy? No, it couldn't be.
可是有人到有趣。哥哥稍等，哎，我去会会他。
I just went straight off. He's so badass. I don't know. It's just vibing. Ooh.
小裴将军所图，到底是哪座城呢？
A fucking big brain over here.
黄昏自然滋生怨念。小裴将军为掩盖真相，才引人为鬼吗？
So General P is the general, but Junior was the guy who we saw take away the guild, wasn't it? I believe. Fucking big brain.
我的法力回来了。
Where's all the snakes on?
太子殿下，你就没有想过，土埋灭说的是你身边的红衣少年吗？
Well, that's who I thought. But fuck me! they twisted me there. I didn't even think of him being a traitor. I just thought of him as a guide. I should have been way more sus of him. Oh, that's great. I just instantly thought, I just thought it was gonna.
是因为他，是他逼迫你打开城门的。
Fucking hell.
他本来就是我的部下，谈何逼迫？
I love how it all links back to his past as well.
还能
杂主，滚得越远越好，快滚！
Fuck off, Jesus, kid. Here we go. We're finally get the half of the story I wanted.
可花将军说过，花将军，花将军，
Speedies. I do really want to rewatch this show after I finished it.
不用当太医，把腿不见哪有你？我半月有精兵良将，此次一去，定能大胜凯旋。
Jesus, they're all massive.
我本不至于屠城，无奈你们自己找死。
哼，若不是你们中原人步步紧逼，我们又怎会要和你们同归于尽？
No, that's war.
让我从头清算，有多少次半月人在边境闹事，劫杀商队，屠杀边。
Yeah, I was gonna say, you fuck off. Your logic flawed there, mate. You lost this one. He's got you by the balls here.
如何算得抢占？
早就划过地界，是你们毁诺。
受命潜伏于半月国，他有永安血脉，自然也会忠于永安。倒是你们半月人居心叵测，我诛之无悔。
好一句诛之无悔。那对这么多年被你引入关来丧命在这坑底的行人，你敢不敢也说一句诛之无悔？
Third parties entered.
哪位高人在此？
They're both flawed, isn't it? Obviously, they're both super biased for their own kingdoms. Let's put it that way.
学艺不精，被那两个女子揍了一顿。
太子殿下好啊！
Oh, hello.
就好，自己好生捋捋，上去再说吧。啊，太子殿下，之前真是不好意思了。
I'm terribly sorry.
没遇到那阵风沙是我起的。
啊！此事我已管完，岂能再说不管？
殿下大可放心，
He's great.
事情的来龙去脉我们在上面都听到了。这位半月国师虽已至凶境，却并未害人，反而把半月士兵关到他所设阵中，还放走了被士兵抓住的商人。
半月放走了天生他们，
所以我们要带走的只有克魔和小裴将军。
惭愧，是我多心了。
Oh,
上
he's
天
about to do
成风
something.
不好，殿下担心也正常。
说完没有？说完就走了。
I love how they just admit they're quite corrupt. But it is all about getting worship points, basically, isn't it? So.
那
流放过来的，什么都没有啊！孩子还这么小，你刚才挥手啊！
See when you got two sides of the story.
杀尽半月恶贼，还我边疆安宁。说得好。接下来。
Oh, I love it when we just get that when we get to see the whole process of it.
必须右前。
It just gives way more context.
大人，就会结束。仗一打完，两边的百姓就都不用再受苦。相信这也是华将军的遗愿。
These are our
回禀
general's
父位
wishes.
我已布置好一切，后日决战，我们定能击破半月，一雪前耻。
城门开了，赶紧杀进去，一个都别留。
That was smooth. Mate, his story is such a good outcome. Like, I've enjoyed it. Like, just following it. That comes in handy. wonder if she can join our shrine. Well, they got out with their lives. I guess that's a bonus. Oh, the music.
我问你一个问题，
Oh, just guess I didn't sing chords. 3, 2, 1, play.
其实你是神仙，一下扣，我回去给道士哥哥建个大庙，专门供你。
Hey! Temples will start popping up with my guy.
不客气。
同意你。这次大家都辛苦了，南风啊，你也留下吧，我来烧饭，犒劳犒劳大家。
喂，哦，什么？
Oh, best leave. What a gaze.
我先走了。
Mate, why don't you want to stay for dinner?
那我们走吧。你想吃什么？华成。All the tease. 我还是比较喜欢
Oh.
三郎这个称呼。
Oh, we upgraded names. Oh, Sunline. That's an easy name to say. Oh! That was fun. That was a good episode. I enjoyed that one. I got everything I wanted. I got the context I was looking for. Yes. It's quite a sad little story, though. So we got the final context of the story, which was nice. We just get to leave that arc. There was a lot more to it than you would have originally thought when we started it. I thought it would have been a lot more simple than it actually was, which worked out pretty well. We got to learn quite a bit about one of the main characters' lives. How, like, even when he died, how he influences people. Got a little bit more of both sides of the story. I wonder if we're going to see any of these characters again. I guess it's going to be a big deal for the politics of it as a sort of political outcome. I guess they went into that showing how, like, each god's going to have a different reaction. You don't want certain gods against you, as that could make your life an absolute misery. So I'm cool that sort of show sort of dives into that part of it. Yeah, so I enjoyed that. I think as a whole, it was a tight story with some cool characters, which I do hope we get to see again. Like, I wouldn't mind if the girl joined the shrine or something. That would be pretty neat. And yeah, then two main characters going to be closer at the end. Oh my god. I'm going to say his other name, which I'm guessing that's similar to saying their first name in Japan. Might be saying that name instead. But overall, a very fun episode. A nice long one to end it off to. Some nice bits of combat in it as well to just throw in there. And overall, yeah, a nice closure to that story. And I look forward to seeing a few more as we go. But guys, if you enjoyed the reaction, leave that like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.